Hello, good evening. My name is Juliana. I'm from section 305, and my theme is the hardships that are faced during education in the pandemic, with the focus on students. So basically, the pandemic was a sanitary emergency, and since it is an emergency, people weren't ready for it. We never expected it to reach Mexico, well, at the beginning, and if it reached it, we didn't expect it to be so severe either. So the education had to be translated from being in person to being remote online, right? And nobody was prepared for it, so felt very rushed. Like everything had to be adapt in a very short span of time. So teachers and students like weren't ready or accustomed to it, and nobody is like adapting to it the same. It is being very difficult for some teachers or some students that maybe weren't so familiar in using technology or using technology in education. So this second point is that humans are social and empathic by nature. So we're used to interacting with each other, and in person interaction has been taken away from everyone. So we can do activities maybe like peer discussion can be carried out. It's the same because in learning, active learning is very important to remember all this new knowledge. So, for example, you have to talk it out with your classmates or maybe do some activities in groups, projects in groups. So, basically, many of these activities are no longer implemented. Like, for example, I did a quick survey with some of my classmates from other classes, and some of the projects that were meant to be in groups or activities, for example, like presentations, like they weren't many throughout the whole year because it's been a year by now already, and they kind of were missing all of that. So we're also missing socializing. Like some people don't even know what their classmates look like, what are they, the things that they like, that they dislike. Like this interaction is no longer that present, and I think it affects the way that we are learning. Also, last but not least, is that since technology has been the main aid for this situation, not everyone is as familiar with it. Like, for example, some people may not know how to use all these tools that we were given. Also, some people might only have a smartphone or might only have an old computer. Like, not everyone has the same possibilities either. Um, and people that were from foreign places were forced to move back home. So maybe if they are from places that are more far away or that are less um, urbanized or stuff like that, the signal doesn't get there the same. Like there's not good signal. So when they try to connect to the platforms, to the especially the video call platforms, like sometimes they are always having audio problems maybe, or the connection is stopped suddenly, or they aren't even able to connect at all. So this also affects certain students. Like we can say everyone has all the possibilities or all the commodities to adapt to the new education model. So yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you for your time. I hope you are staying safe and well, bye. Thanks.